Hey everyone, how are you? It's Eric from My 525XL. Hope everyone is doing great. Doing another update on the tanks today. A little behind schedule on my weekly update, but I didn't really have a ton to talk about. Everything's running pretty good in the tank. I just had to replenish the 4-part dosing from Red Sea. So I did that over the weekend. I was going to check and see how long it took. It's got to be, I want to say at least 2 months, maybe more. Anyway, I had to replace all the reagents. They all ran out pretty much at the same time, so that was pretty handy. So I'm going to keep using that product for now. I like the results I'm getting, particularly on the coloration of the corals. And I got to be honest, the growth. So I think it's outshining all for Reef, in my opinion anyway. Others could have different results, but it certainly seems to be working in my tank. Did a bit of cleanup in the tank. Just some regular house maintenance like I should be doing anyway. You can really see the no-name coral really growing, and it's just about to touch the Space Invader there, so I'm gonna have to move the Space Invader over. That's really growing well too, as well as the green slimer. Like, those are 2 small frags when I started off. Really grown quite a bit. Now these 2 guys keep screwing around. I don't know if they're fighting or chasing each other or playing tag, whatever the case is. You can see they broke a chunk off of that piece right there, which I found on the sand bed down here. So I took that out and put it into the smaller tank. Everything else is looking pretty good. The Scully's coming back in terms of color. It was a little bleached out, so it's looking better. I'm feeding it every couple of days with the LPS pellets from Vitalis, this stuff here. I don't know if anybody's used it, but seem to have pretty good results with that. Everything else is looking pretty good. Again, they're horsing around. This was a lot bigger. And these guys broke off 3 pieces, so I've got 1 on a frag rake in here. I still have those Locanes there, which I gotta get around to just listing it on GTA Aquarium maybe. And I put 2 pieces in the other tank as well on a frag rack. Everything else seems to be doing pretty good. Pretty happy. No more casualties. I think my last casualty was the Flame Angel. I still don't know what happened there. Anyway, I'm not adding any more livestock at this point. Underneath, I am going to do modification to this guy here, the Reef mat. I've been reading on a couple of forums, and there is something that folks are doing. I guess they're calling it a Reef mat riser, which elevates this out of the water more, which creates more pressure, and your consumption of the roller mat is less. Because I'm not burning through this stuff, but I'm going to try it out and see what it does. Essentially, it raises the reef mat higher, creates more water pressure on the mat itself. So I think you're going to collect a little bit more waste and whatnot on the mat, but then it's not going to spin as much because the water level is going to be up higher too. So I'm going to give it a shot. I sent over the STL file to my son to put on his 3D printer. He's got honestly, it's like an assembly line in his in our spare room. But anyway, he's gonna print that off for me tonight, and I'm gonna try it out. So I'll give you guys an update the next time we chat. Over on the other tank, you'll see I've added the frags that those guys broke off here on the rack. The digitatas. The Space Invader there is growing nicely on there on that plug as well, and then I just glued the Slimer onto a piece of rock here just yesterday, so I'm gonna place this probably over here somewhere, and see how it does in this tank. So, and in this tank I'm dosing something different. It's this stuff here. Give me 1 second, got one hand. Component 3-in-1 by Aquaforest. I think it's very, very similar to Alpha Reef, but anyway, I'm going to dose that in here, and we'll see. Well, I'm dosing that now, so it's probably been 3 weeks, I think. And we'll see how that goes. So the only thing I had in here was the Birds Paradise. And then the hairy mushrooms are growing back as well. So I used to have tons of those in. I had to clear them all out. But anyway, so that seems to be going well. No complaints in that tank, and the two little clownfish in the back there seem to be happy. So I feed them once or twice a day. So that's pretty much it. Smooth sailing. Don't want to jinx it. I've got some red algae in here on the rock that I'm kind of trying to get rid of. But I do see these grazers picking away at it too, so I'm not going to dose anything. I'll probably just going to grab a toothbrush and scrape some off back there, quite a bit. It's not circulation, that's for sure, because I've got a pump blasting on those rocks, yet it's still there. Not blasting, mind you, but it's still there. Just noticed too, got some of the no-namer stuff growing back there. I think that piece broke off some time ago, and seems to be coming back, which is good. Life is good. Everything else is cool, no complaints. This guy's really spreading out, as you can see all over the rock, new growth. And I'm gonna have to separate these two guys before they start fighting. So yeah, other than that, pretty good. A little bit of maintenance to do, but nothing squirrely. So yeah, that's it. That's all I got to talk about. If I get the parameters in time, I will post it here. Sorry, one thing I forgot to mention is I noticed my alkalinity is low. Like, we're talking 7. And at one point it was like 6.5. Even dosing with the 4 parts. So I'm assuming consumption is up. I'm going to add some... I don't know why my MacBook is playing a video right now. Anyway, I'm going to add some more alkalinity... what do you call it? Hang on one second. That's weird. It must have thought I asked it to play with Siri, which I did not. So stop. Quit. That's weird. Anyway. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I'm gonna dose some whatchamacallit, this stuff here, to see, just slowly, mind you, just to see if I can get the level back up. I don't know. I think it's just consumption, so it's dropped, but it's dropped below what I normally keep it. So we'll work on that. Other than that, everything's looking pretty good. Pretty happy. Yeah, enough said. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching, subscribing, comments. I always love to hear from you guys, and I respond as soon as I can. Yeah, until we talk again, I hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. We're in November now. I can't believe that. I'm gonna have to put my 370Z away for the winter soon and pull out the winter car. That's a little depressing. Anyway, thanks again for watching, subscribing. Questions or comments, leave them down below. Love to hear from you guys. And until we chat again, stay safe and happy reefing.